I did.
I believe I had it posted at one point.
No, I need to just write that. That's all.
Yeah, there it is. Midnight Library. Beautiful. Just sent you an invite to the show chat.
Oh, since we have stream going, would you guys like to hear a funny story that happened to me earlier today?
Sure, go for it.
Alright, so I've pretty much been playing Warframe all day since I got home, fuck around with the new Warframe, which is a spider frame. I was playing with some friends, and I was reviving one of them in the mission. As I went to revive them, a spider in real life started crawling on their leg. So the spider Warframe that is currently helping them in-game invaded their home and started crawling on them. It was very funny. What wasn't funny was that it was a brown recluse. They did not get bit.
Ah, good. I had a little brother who nearly died from a brown recluse bite.
My dad almost lost his hand when he was down south with the military. Hand got bit when he was sleeping.
I have joined your thing so you can make it so we have shared chat.
Oh yeah, Cooking Mama. She's gonna be put on my island too.
Oh, there we go. I didn't hit start.
I'm gonna turn on my lights.
Your fun lights. Lights.
Callie, fun again.
Let's see here. Bow.
T-shirt.
The problem is that Callie can't hear when this happens.
There we go. I'm just sitting down, comfortable.
Callie, are you back?
I don't think they're back just yet.
Okay. Well, the echoing stopped.
We'll go.
I'm too sure.
Yes, Hallibug?
How are the lights in the house?
Huh?
The lights in the house, are they still falling?
I've secured them a little bit better here and there.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back. Also need to check on my laundry.
I have Cooking Mama on my me island now.
Oh.
I'm just scanning QR codes.
There you go. There's Callie.
Welcome back. Sorry about. Wow. It's been 5 years. I think the mic's gonna go kablooey any minute now. You know.
All right.
It's all right. It's fine.
I was sitting here like, I hear the echo, and Callie said they stopped hearing when the echo started. So I'm like, Callie can't hear us. I'm gonna text Callie.
I couldn't hear you, and I had it unplugged at one point, and I still think you were having input. So Discord definitely switched my input when it was unplugged. No.
Fantastic. Incredible.
Loco, you should give Callie your what is it? What's the creature that you have? The Yeti that you just have in the corner of the bedroom.
My Blue Yeti X probably. I wonder if it just needs a new cable.
It might just need a new cable.
It might just need a new cable.
I've been having mic issues as well. I could see if it just needs a new cable.
Yeah, he He has a Yeti, and it just lives in the corner of the living room.
Well, just in case we need it.
It made this colder, but I guess not.
I'm gonna beat you up like that.
Right when D&D starts, Boy immediately sat down and got comfortable. He's like, no playtime.
You must.
We cry.
You must only be snuggled.
Alrighty. Who remembers what we did this last time?
Styranos.
Go ahead,
I
buddy.
believe Thyra did the recap last time. With a combined effort of Lady as well.
You want me to do it?
We'll give you or Callie, either one.
Alright. Okay, so last session was pretty crazy. The world was crumbling and we were following this guy. This guy who was a bit haughty, but he was very fun and energetic. And we went through this almost no space where things were falling and floating around, and we were pretty weightless, so we were hopping around, and we met Holt. Crazy small world we live in. Well, technically we no longer live in any world, as we are in a floating no space. Our Holt told us that it was his last moments, and his energy was fading very quickly. So immediately, without a second thought, Gamlin gave him a hug and he crumbled to bits. So she put him in his bag. She put him in her bag and hopped away. And so they further went in through a portal, and they went further into this no space, and they found crystals and other things. They found little bits and bobs, and they found runes all over these floating platforms. They went hither and thither, and then they found another one of their old friends, the old man that I keep forgetting the name of. Torel. Yeah. Torel was almost like he was back when he was a child. He doesn't remember anything. He doesn't even remember where he was last week. All he remembers is that him and his friend were hanging out, and his mother said not to go anywhere around there, whatever that meant. So we grabbed him, healed him up. It seemed he was banged up a little bit, and we had him come with us on these floating platforms. But eventually there was a situation in which I felt very not safe in, so I jumped on to the Big Lady Express, and we headed up further on our way. And then, as we headed further on our way, we immediately found ourselves in a very interesting place. A place beyond time and space, or whatever. Gamlin thinks it's beyond time and space. She doesn't know. She's guessing at this point. And a weird guy named the director gave us a few little things. Told us that we're working for them now, and now we're a part of the MIB. So we took
Close
a little
enough?
rest.
Question mark. We're not allowed to go anywhere else in the building right now because our ID cards don't have enough security clearance.
Right. So just like any video game, we're level 1. Eventually
But
we'll
by
get some security levels.
Yeah, we're not allowed off of this floor. until we do a little bit more work.
Until we do things for them. Very rude.
I mean, to be fair, they did help us out of a plane that was collapsing.
They could give us proper accommodations.
Well, we'll get that after we become official members. We were only in training at the time.
You have a complaint about the rules, you can take it up with Mistress Jana, the one who wrote them.
No, I can't. I couldn't get to Mistress Jana.
I want to talk to your manager. Well, you're going to have to go beyond time and space to talk to her. Damn it!
Well, our manager is on a different floor, and
You're free
we
to try to leave.
we can't bother her to leave.
You're free to try to meet her. Unfortunately, you'll be disintegrated upon entry.
Sounds worth trying.
It's like that disappearing man. Just going.
Alrighty. To fill in some loose bits, though, you were told they had already set up a mission for you all. Right now is a rest period for you all to take a long rest if you need food, rations, water. They can accommodate you. Until then, you're just to let the director know or C's know when you're ready for your next mission.
Also, during the funny moment with Holt asked Gamlin to take his staff with us.
Yes.
Because it was very important.
Very important staff, which I haven't as very important staff.
Any other notable thing about it other than very important?
I
It's
equipped
more
it.
than just a badge of office.
I equipped it
Go stinky.
because
So
I
you
can
have it
equip.
equipped?
Does it give me any special bonuses? Because it's equipped.
Arcana check.
You actually cannot equip this.
Why?
You don't meet the wisdom requirement. Now let me pull up your character sheet. Flower.
My
Your
character
wisdom is
sheet?
at 0. You need at least.
Why are you grabbing
plus
Flowers
3.
character sheet?
What are
I'm
you
looking at the
talking?
wrong character sheet.
What the
Hold on,
fuck are
Galen.
you talking about?
Hold on.
I'm sitting here like Goat is multi-class and a monk.
You're solidly multi-classed into monk and cleric, so you can equip the staff. However, to use his abilities, you have to be a wizard.
I was not going to ever use its abilities. I want to equip it.
Well, you've equipped it.
Hell yeah, quarter
just
staff. Fuck yeah. The city's crown jewel quarter staff, baby. Hell yeah. This is a unique item. I am going for the all collectors run of the game.
Just Bloodhide, why do we keep getting fancy weapons that are meant for wizards?
Specifically, this one was story related. I can't tell you why.
It's not because wizards fucking destroyed reality or anything. Couldn't be that.
Wizards are the true evil, not the BBEG.
I wonder if Holt was a wizard.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Holt was clearly a cleric.
Very clearly a cleric.
Paladin.
That's why it has a wisdom requirement.
This is prayer beads in the corner over there.
Ooh,
Bloodhide,
you are
you're-
roboting.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It's been doing that on Discord lately.
Rip.
Rip. DM robot.
I can't get it to fix itself for whatever reason.
Don't know what we got to Mr. Roboto.
I'm pretty sure you guys will hear me as robot-y, but the stream should hear me as normal.
I hope so.
Yeah, your stream won't because you're hearing me through your Discord, whereas my stream's hearing me through
What the hell got opened?
Streamlabs.
So yeah, at least it's not over the internet.
Okay.
Or it's good over the internet.
Okay.
Oh no!
That chart.
Alrighty, so long rest is in order. Are you guys doing anything in particular for this long rest?
Am I? Are the clerics able to recover spells while we're here?
Yes. While you are here, you're able to recover spell slots normally.
Normally, hell yeah.
I have a question, Mr. DM.
Go ahead.
Why are there snow goblins in the character section?
They've been there a long time.
Yeah, they've been there. The character section.
They have not been in the character section with the players for me.
I meant to throw them into the other section. I guess I just
They are very.
didn't move them correctly. Which means I may have thrown somebody else in there. I'll probably figure that out later.
I was going to go to my character sheet to have a look around at what I have, and I was like, huh, this isn't how it's normally organized. And then I'm like, oh, I just need to click this. Wait a minute, there's an extra person here. What's going on?
The extra person is Snow Goblin.
When did we adopt a goblin?
Not yet. We haven't adopted any goblins just yet.
We killed them all. With this.
At least a goblin.
The goblin.
I agree that I may be a goblin, but Flower is not.
During the long rest, Zesh would like to play around with the funny runes she recorded a little bit to try and learn more about them.
Alrighty, which rune are you playing around with?
Let's see. So she recorded 4 of them. I know how to use the Death Ward rune. Then there's the one that we think does Tremor Sense. The one that Thyra did that she knows made her a lot of monies, apparently. So, not sure what that one does, but it does something. And then there's the other one that several of us stepped on. So I'm not sure.
Alrighty. Do me a favor and draw it.
Which one do y'all want me to look at?
The funny Tremor Sense one.
Fuck. I can try to draw it.
Okay.
It's hard to draw in here with a mouse.
It's totally fine.
Could I ask? I have a magic item that needs spell slots to be charged. It's been sitting around at 25% battery for a while.
Okay, I think. Yeah, that's close to the rune.
Alrighty, and this was the Tremor Sense one you were looking at earlier that you saw? That gave
Yes,
you
that is the
ability?
Tremor Sense rune.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Open.
Open Lenore.
This is the funny rune that made Gamlin blind.
Yeah.
I want to say fuck around with the money one, but at the same time, it's not something I want to like exploit. But things are so expensive.
Alrighty.
Okay, you say that, but also we have no guarantee that the currency we used on our home plane has any value anywhere we're going to be from now on.
Hey, we're going to be traveling through realms. One of them is guaranteed to have it worthwhile. Why else would goblins from a frozen tundra have gold that could be used?
You just collect shit all the time. You're just
Some point,
pulling
gold is
strings over
gold.
here. You're just pulling strings, my man.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Yeah, Gamlin, can before the long rest, or like, can I ask? Could I ask you to like charge these glasses by using a 6th level spell slot and touching them? It's not. Smiley face.
Gamlin
I
does
don't know-
a little
I don't-
dance.
I don't know if it actually needs a 6th level spell.
It just
It
consumes
doesn't.
the slot.
It
It's just
eats
for
your
consuming the slot.
Alright.
Alright,
Thank you.
Zesh, how exactly are we studying this?
I don't know. Player is unclear. Maybe I'm just trying to apply it to Gamlin repeatedly.
You trying to apply it to Gamlin? So you
I
can
don't know.
draw it on her?
Yeah. Draw it on my face. Right on my face.
On some like random like ba. I'm sure I've got like some kind of random piece of clothing that I'm not using that I can just have her wear with it drawn on.
Okay.
No, I've got an ordinary mundane shield. Let's use that.
Yeah, let's use that. I mean,
Just
if you
because
want.
I don't want to apply it directly to her in case that's dangerous.
Alrighty.
I've got a lot of random shit in my bag. So yeah, let's put it there. Yeah. Random shield that you don't need. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so we're applying it to the shield.
Yes.
What level spell slot are you burning to apply this to the shield?
Whoa. Let us see. Level 2.
Alrighty, level 2. Alright, and you're giving it over to Gamlin?
Yes, for testing purposes.
For testing purposes.
Gamlin, as soon as you equip the shield, your vision is going to go dark. You no longer can see. However, you have blind sight.
Oh.
You can sense the world around you as its 3-dimensional shapes and figures.
How much blind sight?
You get exactly 15 feet.
Well, guys, I can see nothing, but I can feel everything. Everything just feels more stronger. I can
How's it?
taste the air.
You could always taste the air.
No, but this is different. It's like I can. It's like they're objects. I can
When I stick
actually.
my tongue out for a quick second, I can sense the heat in the air, the taste, like I'm a lizard or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or like, how does it feel if I stomp on the ground?
I guess I see the vibration, don't I? Or
If I stomp the ground hard enough,
I-
can I
Yes,
like
currently
I'm going to ask the DM. I'm asking the
The
DM.
DM has currently told us blind sight this time.
Yeah.
Yes, you have blind sight currently, which again, you can, rather than sense, rather than feel, you sense your surroundings.
Yeah, and that's the best she can interpret is through her taste, because that's her strongest sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I? So like, do you know what I taste like now?
I mean, that's how it's interpreting in her mind. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're a solid
see.
object right in front of me.
It's almost like I could touch you.
It's almost like I could touch you. But she's looking around like she's blind as bad.
I stepped 20 feet away.
Where did you go? I can no longer taste you. I can't but I can taste her. Okay, that's a taste. And I can taste
Are over
her.
here just watching this unfold. They're just
That's just
whispering to each
taking
other
notes.
occasionally.
I can taste both of you guys. You taste like, and you taste like. I'm gonna say the color brown, like earth. And you taste like the color cyan?
Interesting.
Interesting taste. And then I'm going to blindly walk this way.
I'm rolling
I
a
can
stealth
taste
check.
everything. I can even taste
What is it?
you.
Yeah, Gamble, leave the nice staff alone.
just awkwardly edging away.
But I'm
I can't-
tasting you.
Gamlin tasting color reminds me of the clip of I am not mad that my son's fat. I'm mad that my son does fat things. And then no, doesn't come with this. And then it ends with how the fuck can you smell that a sandwich is cut in half? It is a very, very funny little thing.
Yeah. Alrighty. Gamlin, is if you are to give Zesh the shield back,
I'm gonna de-equip this shield. And de-equip the shield.
as soon as you unequip the shield, your vision will return to normal and the rune on the shield will disappear.
Oy. And there it goes. Well, I guess it's a one and done kind of thing. Oh
No,
well.
good to know.
Yeah. Maybe if we carved into the shield, it could probably do something more. But that's just a
No,
guess.
I think it's probably more that it needs the magic only lasts for the one use, and you'd have to charge it again.
Oh, I see. I see.
If we ever have to deal with thieves, we have a great way of fucking with them.
All right. He hands back over the shield for more testing. Unless that's the end of our test.
It's going to be the end of the testing before the long rest takes place.
Could I ask to, I still have a bundle of herbs for potions.
Oh,
Could I ask to borrow Zesh's, like, potion making kit and try and make healing potions with that?
Sure. Go ahead and make a medicine check for me. How much of these are you using?
I just have the one bundle, so I used to have 2 bundles, so
Correct.
just medicine, right?
Uh-huh.
Arg. $14.
Alrighty. You will have constructed 2 basic potions of healing.
Nice.
Do you have bottles to put them in?
I got a soup of healing.
Give me a second. I probably have empty bottles. Yes, I do.
Oh. Thank you. I'm just gonna put those in my inventory and give Zesh back her potion making kit when I'm done.
It's never not gonna be funny. So, do you got any empty bottles for that stuff?
I went, huh?
Oh,
You made the thing. What about the stuff to carry the thing?
I will just carry it in my cauldron. How do you feel about that? On Game Master?
It overheats and becomes unusable.
How dare you?
Unplayable.
It gets overexposed to the air after you pull it off the heat anyway, you know, something like that.
I quit the application. Restart the game. Go back to last save file.
Your last save file was literally level 1.
Damn. Better than playing this shit.
Alrighty. We're gonna let that,
Comedy.
what we doing,
Yeah.
Gamon?
Oh, I'm asking for the bathroom.
There doesn't appear to be one.
So you want me to pee on the
It's on
floor?
the floor we're not allowed to be on.
You wouldn't happen to be able to wait until you get transported to wherever you're going, right?
8
After
hours.
the long rest.
8 hours.
I'm sure if you go to sleep, you won't think about it.
Have you ever had to hold a pee in for 8 hours?
Yes,
I'm telling you, it's awful.
it is.
If Flower's older than me, I can't fucking do that.
Come on, this is unsanitary.
Well,
I
there
am just
is one
asking
way.
a question. Where
There
do they
is-
want me to pee? Because it's happening.
You're gonna see the director put his hands together, like almost doing a prayer for himself as he directs it forward towards you. There is one way that we can get you to the first floor bathrooms.
Huh? Oh.
Aw.
It involves you being beaten to near death.
Why does Gamlin need to be beaten to near death and not the wizard?
Because the
wizard was
wizard
already
went in a funny
unconscious.
coffin.
Because he was critical in certain ways.
Which is the requirement for getting in said funny coffin.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if that's the case, I'll just pee on your floor then. Nobody look.
unfortunately, being, unconscious, you would probably relieve yourself anyways.
Yeah, it'll be on your floor anyway, so why does it matter?
God damn it, Gamlin.
I'm telling you, 8 hours without a pee or a poo, that ain't happening for this girl. I'm telling you, I couldn't do it.
About an hour after Gamlin goes, Flower will visit the piss corner.
Alright, this person better leave. It's about to become the piss corner. I don't want to be that guy, but I just thought about it. I was like, 8 hours without a pee? Oh.
Oh, come on, you guys do it all the time. Why make a point of it now?
Because it's funny.
Let's go pop a squat.
All right. I guess I relieve myself in the corner.
See, this is only an issue because we don't have a wizard in the party,
Yeah.
so no one has prestidigitation.
Yeah, he better have prestidigitation. It's about this corner ain't gonna be the nicest thing for a while. All right. She leaves the piss corner.
Are you happy with yourself, Goat?
I'm very happy. I was trying to get to the first floor by cheating, but GM wouldn't let me.
As you do pass by, Zesh, you'll overhear, like, says a little too loudly of a whisper, go, well, at least Dr. Ordell has her samples now.
Oh dear.
Zesh does not participate in this barbarity.
The barbarian does not participate in this barbarity.
To everyone around them, exceedingly nude, very large Knoll lady.
First of all,
All right, we're gonna do a long rest. Go ahead and refill any lost spell slots. If you have any exhaustion, be sure to take it down a point.
Callie,
Yeah?
do you think I should spend my divine intervention again?
Yeah, go for it, says Callie.
Okay.
Gonna need specification on what you're rolling for.
I was rolling to ask my god to retrieve Flower's daughter.
All right, unfortunately, a 9 is nowhere near close enough to do that.
damn.
Okay. Based on the rules for how divine intervention should function, I'm assuming you mean that that's not a low enough roll.
Hold on one second.
Divine intervention requires me to roll under my cleric level.
Under your cleric level, right.
Damn.
Hold on.
Hold up.
I was really reading the entirely wrong thing. Divine intervention. Give me just a second. Here it is. Alrighty. So you've basically asked your god to save Flower's daughter.
Yeah. Because I don't want to leave my friend's very important and dear family trapped in whatever bullshit our plane is currently experiencing. I want to give her some peace of mind. So the goal here is to get the young one to where.
I have sent you a message, lady.
Yes. Okay. Specifically, my intention is to retrieve them in the fashion of moving her from our plane to somewhere here, such that the library can care for her, similar to how Torelf is being looked after.
Unfortunately, that's not going to work out the way you want it to, as this is another god's domain.
Dang.
Lady Janna is her own deity. And this is technically speaking her territory. She can invite other gods in, or other gods can invade. But it's not done very lightly within the pantheons. So she can save Flower's daughter in the way that your goddess would save them, but it would be pulling the child into her own domain.
Wait.
At least you would know that the kid's safe.
She
I
would
don't
know.
think that's a good idea. No.
She would know, even if it was in another, in her own god's realm. She know the child would be safe.
Zesh knows that this is not a thing that you do without permission,
Maybe you could talk to the people.
specifically because of how her god would operate about it.
How would you feel poofing a young 17-year-old girl there?
Oh, also, what about my clerics? I got 3 other ladies back home.
Yeah, let me just message Callie about this real quick.
Aww.
Oh, Callie doesn't know about this as a religion. Oh.
Oh, of course not.
Zess has mentioned it to us once or twice.
I think I've been told quite a bit about it. Or a good enough. Yeah.
So this is an issue of Zesh is unclear on how Flower would feel about any unfortunate side effects / consequences of doing this. This is a thing of Zesh will not do this to her friend's daughter without explicit permission.
What would you ask Flower? What are you asking Flower then?
That
She doesn't.
yeah.
What is Zesh gonna ask Flower?
I, as a player, do not have the words for it, unfortunately.
I think I do, but I do not fully understand the religion, so I can't say much on this.
I don't think Flower would be too happy about it.
Yeah,
And be a bit close-minded. There.
that's fair, and Zesh very much respects that choice.
All right, that being said, are we letting this one go?
Yep.
Alrighty, that means you can use it again at the next long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, as you all begin waking up, you'll notice the piss corner has been cleaned.
Hooray!
You're welcome.
Hooray!
So the doctor now has 2 sets of samples.
At least. This is assuming she hasn't collected them from us in our sleep.
I only slept for a little while, so it would happen shortly after we went to bed.
Remember, you don't have to sleep in the 8-hour rest period. You just have to rest some way.
My character only needs a half of the long rest to get a full rest, so I only sleep for half the time.
Okay. Also, specifically speaking, sleep and rest are separate. Just because you only need half of the time to rest does not mean that you don't need your sleep. And Xanathar specifically introduced rules where if you go, like, for every however many multiples of 24 hours you don't sleep, you start generating exhaustion.
We've always done the long rest as kind of like a sleep, so I just figured that's how we were doing it.
Yeah, big ol' nap time.
We probably didn't all sleep at once. Not with all of us just getting up this morning.
That being said, as you all wake up and you've noticed the piss corner is clean, you'll also notice that C's and the director are both sipping on coffee.
Hello. I believe we've got work to do.
That is correct. Do you remember the mission?
No, I don't know.
We were not told the specifics of our current mission.
Your current
We were
mission...
told
more about the Modron.
Yeah,
You wanted
what I
us to
remember
go
us being
after.
told was that we have to do this mission so that we can be sent on the next mission, which we were
That is
told was
correct.
about a damaged Modron.
The next mission, the current one that you're about to be sent on, is to find a set of blueprints.
Yes,
the river
we're going
then-
to the Great Forge.
Yes, to the Great Forge. So you do remember the mission.
What
I
was
remember that we were going to the Great Forge.
What blueprints are we looking
The
for?
Great Forge and Modron were mentioned close together, so I assumed that they were the same mission.
The blueprints you were looking for are going to be located inside. He'll look through some notes and C's will point one out to him. Inside the heart of an iron golem. We're not entirely sure why it was stored within a golem, but that's where it is. And the wizard that was in charge of the forge is no longer with us. It was some great dwarf fellow. Would have been mad towards the end of his life. I dare say he's probably booby-trapped the whole place, but I'm sure that'll be fine for you.
Before we head out, Zesh would like to consult her funny manual for golem creation to have a better understanding of how one would locate the heart of an iron golem.
What is the blueprints of that you're having us go get?
Classified.
Hold on just a second.
You don't want us to grab any old blueprints from the wrong iron golem with blueprints in its heart.
Then we should just grab all of them. Extra pay.
Well, what if we want to keep one?
The part in question is something even we're not entirely sure extremely exists. The part is supposedly good for helping in repair of a Modron, although a repair has never had to be made. So we're a bit skeptical of it, which is why it makes a perfect starting mission for rookies.
think locking away your blueprints in the heart of a golem is rather smart, because what's better than a safe to keep people out? A safe that can hit back.
See if they can punch a bandit in the dick.
Pretty much. You want my valuables, you gotta get through my iron armor, and you gotta get past these hands.
Where does this forge exist?
You see that
it
magic
exists
circle?
on one of the outer planes. Those are currently the most unaffected by the current situation.
Ah. So where people go after they die and stuff.
Somewhat. We tend to stay away from the death-based domains as much as possible.
Several of them do serve those purposes, to my understanding, but not all.
Ah.
And that isn't even necessarily their primary purposes.
Should I make sure I pack an extra fire resistance hood in a dwarf's forge?
Say again?
No, that probably answers my own question. I should probably switch out my hood to the fire resistance one for today. But that takes attunement. I can sneak around. It's fine.
You spent a long rest. I would say you would have made preparations.
Okay, I would switch out my hood, other one, and then I can.
All right, when you're all ready for the transfer, just stand near the large spinning globe. Just don't touch it.
Okay. But I want to.
If you don't mind losing your hand if you don't mind losing your hand or other appendages to another plane while the rest of you goes another way, you're perfectly fine with touching it.
Hey, you could get rid of that parasite.
We're waiting to see what it does. Thinking about this more, maybe Dr. Odell would be interested in that.
Yeah, maybe she can have it. That's
Or at least studying it.
Yeah, alright.
But that's for when we get back.
So what I noticed, okay. So I have fire resistance and I ignore the penalties of smoke. And when I get hit, I smoke. Lots of smoke. I mean, that's usually what happens whenever I take a hit. Lots of smoke.
And she's so cool with it.
Alright.
God damn it. Fucking brutal when I'm trying to copy everybody.
No.
Alright, as you all are prepared, oh, I fucking forget what these things are called. There's a word for it. The gyroscope behind you is going to begin spinning quicker and quicker, and then with a flash of light, you're going to be transported to an open area with nice sunlight and forested areas. Give me just a second, I'll have you all moved over. In front of you stands a massive tree with several mushroom-like growths along it. And we're gonna change some music.
A little bit.
Yeah, the music. We're going to change it a bit. Let's see here.
Let's see.
Something not too downbeat. Doom. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and pop this into chat.
I could turn it down.
Zesh is going to ask the girls if they have 20 minutes for her to perform a couple ritual.
I'll stand.
Since we don't seem to be in immediate danger.
No better place for a dwarf to hide a forge than in a tree. Who's looking for dwarves in trees?
It's like searching for a snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus,
Yeah.
imaginary friend of Big Bird.
Yeah.
Flower and
You can never find it because it's inside of his mind. Big Bird's mind palace.
Ritual time, yes or no?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Big
Very
thumbs
helpful.
up. Big smile and
Zesh is
3
going
thumbs
to
up.
fucking do like 4 or 5 minute rituals.
Alright. As soon as Zesh finishes the rituals, she will pull the souls from all your bodies. Zesh is now a lich.
No.
Well,
Cool.
Nice.
Nah, she's not doing that ritual. She's applying the funny death ward rune to everyone.
Alright, don't forget to expend a spell slot for each.
This is ritual casting.
Oh, this is ritual casting, sorry.
How long does it last?
We are finding out. Who wants to go in what order?
I'll go.
You get 2 hours.
alright. I got 2 hours of luck.
I guess.
I was just fighting sleep. I just stood up to wake my body up.
It's understandable.
Gamelin's next.
Yeah.
You get 3 hours.
Hell yeah.
Kitty?
2 hours.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm the sleep one.
And
It's called
then
Flower Kitty. I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
7 hours. Zesh gets 7 hours. Nice.
Playing favorites. So I missed what the what it was for. What did I get for
Death ward.
death ward?
It means if something would have killed you within this 2-hour window, you don't immediately die.
Oh.
Okay.
It would have to kill you again.
I will make a
Basically
note.
settle at 1 HP and become unconscious.
Can I recognize any of these mushrooms or the trees being special?
Well, you can give me a nature check.
Heck yeah. I've been waiting for this moment.
Looking at this tree and these mushrooms, you've never seen anything like them. This isn't your plane of existence.
Ah,
You're unsure of their specific uses or if they're even edible or not.
goodness.
I
So
would like
strange.
to make a perception check to see if there's any animal tracks of any kind.
Sure, give me a perception check based on sight. Right, you're looking around. There doesn't appear to be any like real tracks that you can see. This area is well worn and has been well traveled, it looks like, towards this tree. However, the tracks are overlapped. You will, however, note that there are two large humanoid skulls to the side of the roots over here.
Guys, look, free trophies.
Is it really a trophy if you didn't slay the thing that dropped it?
It can be if you steal it from the thing that took it.
That's considered bad manners and predator culture.
That is predator culture. And who says that what I'm stealing from is still alive?
How's it looking inside? Pretty dark?
It is pretty dark,
No
but
glory in stealing in others' accomplishments.
there is a candlelight further in.
How far in?
You'll walk for a good while, your footsteps echoing as the walls are no longer tree-like, but more rock and stone, with the wrappings of the tree growing from around it. I'll go ahead and put you everybody.
But Carl!
And after a while, you will enter a room on which you stand at the front of several chairs, situated in front of a massive desk at which a giant sits at, currently counting coins and writing notes in front of himself.
I feel like I just walked to heaven with a mahogany.
There appear to be
desk.
chairs.
Oh no. Oh no, you got a
Hello.
bot, bud. Got yourself a
goddammit.
bot. Watch out.
There's lots of. Can I see behind the desk and the lots of do I see under the desk at the
You don't see under the desk. The desk is level with the rest of this surface here. You won't be able to see any coins that are in the box, as the box is raised higher than the desk.
okay. What about all those bones?
The bones that are currently scattering the floor behind him, you won't be able to see most of them, but from your angle, you'd be able to see the ones that crawl up to the ceiling. As you all begin entering, he will look up from his current parchment, setting it down and putting his quill back in the oil well, and usher you all in. Come on then, come on. I imagine Mistress Jenna has sent you here for a job.
Aw,
Do you all have your memberships?
Yeah.
I got this thingy right here.
I will present my membership card. Let's see. Just a moment. Probationary Grand Archive membership, Apprentice Frontier Company Hunter.
Very good. You're currently embarking on your first mission. This is very rare that rookies are already assigned missions. I imagine there are some extenuating circumstances, so we will get right to it. We're not entirely sure which golem contains the blueprints that you're looking for, nor do we know what these blueprints even look like. If you feel you cannot complete the mission, by all means, you will be recalled as soon as you use this item. And he will reach forward, setting down a small gold feather-like item right here.
I'll pick it up.
Right. Once the item is used, you will be recalled to the portal room, in which case, if such a thing happens before your mission is complete, you will not receive points.
How do I use this feather?
Oh, you'll just wave it as if you're trying to fly.
Okay. I'll put it away. Use to get recalled.
Now then, if you have
I just named it Homeward's Feather.
it doesn't have a specific name at the moment. So Homeward Feather works just fine. If you have any questions about the mission or anything at all, just let me know.
Will there be significant consequences for felling any golems that do not contain the blueprints we are searching for?
Absolutely not. As long as you destroy the golems and you find the blueprint, that's all that matters. Most of them are just there as booby traps after the old dwarf that used to run this little section of the plane passed away in madness.
What do we do with the stuff that, what about stuff unrelated to the mission? Maybe an artifact we find?
Hunters are allowed to keep any artifacts they find and use them at their own discretion. Any cursed artifacts that are found and equipped can probably only be removed by Faustus, so I'd probably avoid that.
Well, I mean, who doesn't want to avoid a curse?
You'd be surprised. Dr. Faustus makes his business on curses and cursemancy.
I used to be cursed.
I'm still cursed.
Side eye both of you so hard.
They stopped being cursed.
Some
Kind of.
curses can be rather pleasant. It all depends on your perspective.
Like this funny crown. They're only cursed if they're apart.
Alright then. So if there's no other questions, we will be getting on with the mission then. He'll stand up from his seat and move over to the edge where he will place a large hand.
One question. What's your name, sir?
I am Morden. I'm the gatekeeper here.
Nice to meet you.
If you want some more confusing information, this place is another portal connected to that place. The portal room just uses us as a quick get around to intruding on other planes' domains.
Jeez.
After all, the last thing you'd want to do is piss off the Thorn Witches.
Sounds like a prickly situation to be in.
He will turn around and set you all down on the floor. Then good luck, rookies. Hopefully you all don't die this time.
This time?
We'll do our best, sir.
Now the last ones didn't do so well.
Oh.
Touchscreen speed, great. Okay, we're up here.
I'm just like, this is scary. No, give me uppies.
Just get a second to orient everybody. Alright, as soon as you step through the portal, it will hit you with a huge blast of heat and hot air. The humidity will suddenly shift as you find yourself in a massive magma-filled chamber. Currently, the platform that is in the center of this area is hanging off the ceiling by massive chains. There are massive swords and dragons' heads breathing hot air above you.
Map Xilla. Mabzilla?
Mabzilla. This was a free map offered on r/battle maps. Alrighty. On this platform, there are a few things to note. There are traps. You won't be able to see all of these traps, but they are there. In the four corners are 4 iron golems. As yet, they are not making any movements.
I step on the platform.
All right, you have stepped onto the platform. There is no movement.
All right, no movement so far.
Can I investigate for any hidden triggers or find anything around here?
These right here are raised platforms. If I can actually just show you. These right here, in front of you all. These are raised platforms. Their backs cannot be climbed, but their fronts have steps you can climb up. As far as you can tell, there are no buttons with which to see. There are spinning blades. Alrighty, Gamlin. As you hop over the little metal lines on the floor, one of the golems is going to begin reacting. It is kind of shaking itself to life. Some rust comes off of it as it stands up straight and directs its attention towards you. And we're going to begin combat.
Okay.
How about what if I just wanted to be friends? And we could have had an ice cream party. Let's see, not advantage in normal. Initiative.
Where's this damn frickin'... Okay, I guess it's in random. Hold on 1 second. Ah, here we go. Alrighty. Here you go.
Yeah,
Bam.
you know I've got work in the morning, so just to let you know.
Alright, so we got what, another hour or so left?
No, we got another. I'll give you another about 20 minutes, 20-30.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Lauer, you are first.
Nice.
Oh, damn it,
So
why
we're-
did I close that?
Like here. How much is that? Is that 40 feet?
That is 40 feet.
Great. And which one has 18 initiative, or is that something I know?
That's
Sparing
something
the
you...
life.
They're all starting to life.
I'll shoot the one in the bottom right.
Yeah, the only one you would have seen starting to move was this one right here.
Pew 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 pew.
Although there are sounds of motions from all around you now.
Great. We need to tick that. Crossbow. Wow. No hit.
Alrighty.
Does a
15 does not hit.
Aha, 27.
27 will hit. Alrighty. You will watch as you pull your arrow back on your bowstring and release it. What kind of arrow were you using? Oh no, you're using a heavy crossbow, so it's
No.
a bolt. Regular bolt.
Mm.
Right, you will watch as the bolt hits its armor and simply dinks off. As far as you can tell, that did nothing to it.
I'm gonna duck up here and hide.
Alright. Give me a stealth. There we go.
And my turn.
Thyra,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay. Alright, so just to confirm, the one in the bottom right corner is the one that's active?
There's activity coming from all of them, but this is the one that's showing activity currently.
Okay. Just want to make sure I have that right. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get right there. Then I shall not do the funny thing and shall simply just attack with Soul Tear. 20.
Alrighty. 20 will hit. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 20 is its AC. Slash R. 1d2. 1 to hit, 2 to miss. 1 will hit. All right. So you're doing 10 slashing and 8 necrotic. The necrotic will be rendered useless, but it will take the 10 slashing.
That's kind of what I figured. Well, I've already used it. Can't exactly swap. And it is stronger than my other one, so yeah, this is my best spec. Because the only one that matches it is a Paragon. So I'll use my free attack. 18. That will not
And
hit.
18 will miss. It'll deflect off its iron body.
I can make another one without proficiency. That would be without a 5, right? So I have
Yes.
5 proficiency. Oh, so. 29.
All right,
That'd be a
that'll hit.
24. 11 damage. I feel like a fighter at times. I don't dare rage unless it's a dire situation, given the fact that I deleted arms before.
Alrighty, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Right, this golem's going to pass its turn. Gamlin.
I guess I'll go for this one. And these are raised, these are walkways going up?
Are you talking about these right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are raised platforms.
Okay. Okay, so I guess since this isn't raised, I will go up to it. And I guess I will start doing what Lyra's doing.
I'm about to say, who is Lyra and what are they doing?
Sorry.
I'm intrigued.
Sorry, I'm getting eepy. I'm getting there. I guess I will keep going with the descending dragon.
Already an 18 will deflect off its armor.
You anus. Alright, a second attack with gusto. Hey, yo. Hey.
Nat 20 will hit.
Hell yeah. Oh. And then descending dragon. Shabba.
Hold on 1 second. So the 10 is going to be doubled. Ignore that 4.
Alright.
That's going to be minus 20. Already go for the other. Did you want to do the other thing of descending dragon?
Yes. Why wouldn't I? Yeah. Ah, shit. I should have clicked it beforehand. I'm so sorry.
I'm pretty sure you can still click the letters on it that make the name.
The Storm Serpent Strike, or
Yeah.
no? It doesn't seem like it because I've been.
Just click on it like another attack with it check marked.
Okay. One. And you got it.
Just do the strike.
Walk.
There we go. Okay, so it's 2 lightning.
I mean, as much as 2 lightning can do.
That would be 4 lightning if you were doing it on your initial strike with the D20.
Oh, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it, Halo.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I guess I will do another. I will do another strike into it.
Oh, hey, the shoutouts work again.
Hell yeah. Bingus Bongus, thank you for the raid. Heartless Halo.
That's
Or
what it
just-
was since the shoutouts worked.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we're going for a monk unarmed strike now.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll hit.
Thank you so much for coming in, Heartless. We're in the middle of a fight, but I'm getting EP and I'm falling asleep.
Alright, I don't think you'll be doing lightning damage with this.
Oh, sorry.
However, your your strike will land, but you don't feel like it did anything substantial. It's not going to take that 4 bludgeoning, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's life.
I feel like I forgot to mention the
Hey,
Master Ambusher thing on that.
thanks for the follow, Heartless.
Yep.
Alrighty, is that your turn, Gamlin?
Yeah, that's me. That's me in the corner.
Alright, that golem's going to pass its turn. It is now the corner goblin.
The
Golem's
goblin?
turn.
Oh no, we've got goblins, guys. Watch out.
Not the snow goblins.
Gamlin, its attention is solely on you.
Good. Come here.
Good.
Good. Give it to me, baby.
It is going to lean forward, and you'll notice a hatch under its helmet open up, and a hose will poke out, pointed towards you, as it unleashes a poison breath at you.
Oh no.
I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Constitution saving throw. You got it.
Why are you British?
You got it, mate. Constitution. It's
Now
rough.
you're Australian. Alright, you succeed that Constitution saving throw. Give me just 1 second.
Damn.
So it's going to be 10d8.
Let me see. I see.
Alright, that is, you're going to be, the damage roll was for 45 poison damage. However, you will only take half that.
What's half
so-
of 45? 20,
22.
22.
22. Let's go.
Oh, let's.
Oh, ran
High
it down.
beast.
22 poison damage. It will then situate itself back standing up tall and swing its sword at you.
Okay. Alright. So
That
22.
is a 22 to hit. Wait, can you see these rolls?
No.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I can.
Lying little shit.
I was not looking.
I wasn't
So
looking.
I
I
say
just
it
said
aloud.
yeah. I just said yeah.
Alright,
25 slashing.
it will be 25 slashing damage.
Ass.
That wouldn't look too hard.
Ass. It's really. These things hit hard.
Did I mention that Act 2 was a difficulty ramp?
No, that was never mentioned.
It's a good thing you
We're
guys are on multicast, right?
It sounds
Alrighty.
like a lot of shenanigans are going to be starting here soon.
Hello.
It is your turn. Yee.
I gotta check a thing.
forever DM over here. Can't wait to be a player again. One of my players from my other games finally wants to DM for once. And they're actually going to do a homebrew because all I do are homebrews. He was like, you know what, I'm tired of modules, let's do a homebrew.
Sweet.
I was like, yeah, let's do it. He let
That's
me make a
definitely enough
next.
movement.
Yeah.
I would like to make a ramming charge.
Alrighty. Oh boy, yeah, that'll hit.
Give it to me, baby.
Yeah, that's definitely hitting.
It's going to. Okay, let's see here. Oh my god, you got 3 1s on that for the rammings charge.
Wow. I wasn't even. That was terrible.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, it's going to ignore the necrotic, but it'll take 14, 15, 16, 17 bludgeoning.
Still, I mean, damage is damage. You know what? Let's not think about it. Damage is damage.
And then because I can't end my turn standing in another player, I gotta move.
Squish. Can't squish.
I'll survive it.
There's not enough of a size difference between us yet.
Is that be your turn, Z-ish?
See some more. Damn.
Let me just check. Yeah.
Okie dokie. This Iron Golem's going to pass its turn. Flower, we're back to you.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Oh no.
I knew it.
How far? How is it? How far down is this? 10 feet?
That is about 10 feet, yes.
Oh no. I don't know when does falling damage start?
At 10 feet.
Nice.
That's so cool.
So cool.
Wow. I had
So
no
cool.
idea. You all have speech bubbles. Yeah, no, it's to indicate who's talking.
Is the
I
wall
like
climbable?
these avatar PNGs.
She's lizard folk.
Yeah.
Is the wall climbable?
Yeah, Goat Chimera did all the art for these. He's a great artist.
Thanks. Me, I did all the art. I am a professional artist that also likes making money.
All the art you see on my channel is primarily, I say primarily, it's all done by Goat.
Primarily done by Goat, which means all of it is done by Goat.
Literally all of it. I have an animated GIF tuber I had him make for me. I hardly use that because I like the fucking DM one so much more.
Yeah, originally, all of these player PNGs were going to be animated like the lizard folk nun. But he's been a busy bee.
Been very busy. I've got so much work on my plate.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it.
Strictly speaking, my PNG is from the last campaign this character was in.
Yeah. Which
It still
just
works.
goes to show you my consistency.
Yeah, I don't even use the spear anymore. It's dead.
Yeah, the spear's gone. Spoiler is gone. I gotta
he got
fix your
his
PNG.
vengeance.
But it still looks good.
That being said, though, I think this is a point at which we could probably leave off because Goat does have work in the morning.
I do have work in the morning.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm gonna raid you or Star. Which one?
I mean, you can raid me if you want, but I'm just gonna be playing some Crisis Core after this.
Okay.
If nobody's up for Night Rain, in which case I'll be playing Night Rain. So I'll adjust everything accordingly.
Your PNG.
I do not have Night Rain, so I cannot join you with that, and it's not crossplay.
Conveniently placed clouds, yes. Agreed.
Yes, funny magic item inspired by Emperor's New Clothes. Any equipment I'm wearing that isn't part of the set is invisible.
Yeah, it's a cursed item set that I made. It's hilarious. They have some really fun abilities. They're considered a little less fun now that I actually went through and made it so they can't be as meta with their effects.
They were rebalanced.
They were rebalanced and
I'm still a little bit sore about it, but I understand.
Yeah, it was a little too powerful. So we'll just say they were play tested and then rebalanced to adjust for that.
I hardly even got to abuse them anyways.
I know.
I generally don't touch them.
Immediately saw my
The main
error.
problem is that I mentioned that I've seen them.
So I've got work in the morning, so you guys stay easy, stay breezy, and you enjoy some Bloodhide. I will talk to you guys next time. And thank you for the follow, and I really appreciate it. And yes, I do art. I make PNG tubers. My wonderful love of my life also does art, and she also does PNG tubers. So we are both for hire. So check us out. Thank you so much. And stay easy, stay breezy, stay beautiful.
Breezes you, breezes you, breezes you.